What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Gold Rush the game. Now, before we get started, I wanted to go through a couple things with you guys real quick. First of all, the new event season starts Thursday, March 5th, which is in a couple days here. So, with that in mind, this will be the last video of this off-season playthrough. I was going to move the videos to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. But with the leaderboard event coming out Thursday, this is going to be the last video for it. So, what a way to end than to show um, making this ramp for you guys. We won't be able to test out the unloader before the event, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal there. But um, the event is supposed to be shorter, so I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do with that and how that's going to go. But we will see how that goes with that, and that's going to, as we go, we'll determine how much we're going to end up playing it. Because, like I said, this event season, I still want to make my other videos while the event is going on. So, with that in mind, I got to make sure I have, a couple hours a day to make my other videos as well. One thing I do want to point out now, I don't know what is going on with this, but for some reason, I'll show you guys this. It doesn't matter what I do, but I cannot push F and G and get it to work at the same time. I'm actually holding the keys right now, and as you can see, nothing is working. Now, if I push one and then the other, nothing works. But if I push it with R, as you guys can see, it works. F and T, nothing again. So I'm not sure this this game file got bugged for some reason. I have no idea why. Um, to be honest, um, you kind of, in a way, after so long, I've kind of gotten used to dealing with some of the bugs on here. Uh, Now, I first noticed this when I was mining with the excavator because I didn't go right into uh, finishing this up right after the video. So, um, I'm actually working on this. Today is Sunday, so I actually have just got back into working on this, but I just now noticed it, and so something happened between us making our last video and now, where the game just decided, it's just gonna bug out or whatever. Um, it's not a big deal though, like I said, because we're gonna be moving into the event season. So hopefully we don't have this event or this bug in the event because I don't know what is going on with it, but it's kind of it's it's gonna really slow us down if we have to deal with something like this during an event. Now I don't know if there's been an update to the game or not. Since sometimes I completely, to be honest, I completely miss when they do their updates. Um, I just end up updating it automatically, and that ends up being that. But like I said, if it's something we have to deal with for the event, that's not going to be good news for us, because that it's not nearly as bad as it's with the end loader for sure, but with the excavator, that is huge, because for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about with running it arm up and stuff like that. What I'm what I'm getting at is the F key for this controls the arm going down and R controls it going up. G is to tilt the bucket down and T is up. So it's not going to make a huge difference with this. I normally am not running both of those at the same time except for uh, uh, what do I want to say? Except for um, good lord, why can I not? Words are so hard today. It's been a bad weekend. But anyway, um, I normally don't run either of them together. I normally just do one at a time. So it's not a big deal with the end loader here. The excavator, on the other hand, it's going to make a world of difference. And the big reason for that is because when you're digging with the excavator, you're in a hurry and you're using all the buttons all together at the same time, or at least I do. I mean, when I'm mine with the excavator, I got everything going at the same time, and I'm just like trying to get it done as quick as possible. And because you know, for me, I'm not nearly as quick with the excavator as I am with the end loader. With the end loader, I am so much quicker. It's a world of difference, absolute world of difference. But like I said, I wanted to get this video out for you guys. I wanted you guys to be able to see how I do make my trails. I had promised you guys I was going to do this. Now, I had really hoped that I would actually get to be able to test out the end loader before the event, but you know, there's not going to be enough time, and it's honestly not that big of a deal. We know roughly how the excavator kind of bugs out, so you know, there is really not going to be too much of a shock for us as far as going into the event with what the end loader is going to do. So with that in mind, we will test the end loader out though. It's not gonna happen right away. Whoops, what am I stuck on here? Hello? Yeah, this thing gets like hung up on everything. Look at this. Oh, whoops. That's my bad. I hit Q that time. But yeah, we will get to testing this thing out for sure. I definitely want to see exactly what's going on with it. But like I said, we got the event coming up, so the event is definitely going to take a priority, which, you know, whether it should or shouldn't is kind of debatable with the rewards from the event. But I'm not going to bitch about anything in this video. It's just you know, like I said, we're just gonna get this done somewhat. Now, normally I would not clear it from this way, but there's, as you guys can see, there's a bit of a ridge there, so I'm kind of forced into clearing it this way, which, yes, it's going to take a little bit more time to clear it this way, but it still ends up being the same end result when I'm done. So we'll get her done here, and that way I can show you. But like I said, normally I would clear it from the other direction. However, they have a huge like ridge right there for some reason with the bedrock type of stuff, and it makes it so you can't get down. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. You can get down over it, but you can't drop the blade and pick it up like you normally would. So again, not a big deal. We'll still get it cleared out, but mainly this video was to talk about the upcoming event. And like I said, whoops. Get out of there. Thank you. I do plan on competing in it. However, I have no idea exactly how we're going to go about it. It's going to be a shorter event, so I'm honestly not sure what that's going to entail at all. But regardless, we will be competing. We will be going for top 10 at the minimum. And, you know, as we go, we will see just how much more we want to push for than top 10. Because I can guarantee you, I know me, I'm competitive. I'm not going to want to settle for a top 10. I already know it. I'm not going to want to settle for just getting top 10 and calling that good enough. There's no way I'm going to want to do that. So my guess is we're going to give ourselves more than a top 10 goal for the event. Probably, you know, bare minimum, I'd say top 5. But, you know, I am competitive, so I am going to want something more than a top 10 position. I have no idea how long the event is. I don't think it says anything in the what do I want to call it, like the pre-patch notes for it, but I'm assuming it's gonna probably be like half the length, so, or something like that, because apparently they want to give newer players a chance to compete in it, which, to be honest, I think I could say this honestly. I don't see what m- cutting the event in half is going to do to change new players competing in it. But um, that's just my thought on it. I don't see why that's going to make any bit of a difference, but I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because again, we don't know exactly how long it's going to be. We don't know, um, and we don't know a new player's mentality when it comes to the event. For me personally, honestly, I'd be much more willing to compete in the event than to do just the off-season mining. Because let's be honest, the off-season mining, it's not like you have like any sort of uh, pressing goal, I'll call it. Like in the event. In the event, you're competing to get in the top 10, and you're competing for whatever reward, which has been skins. So you actually have something to strive for, whereas in the off season you're basically just mining. Now, again, this is just my thought on it. And no, I'm not saying that I don't like mining in the off season. Obviously, mining in the off season is not nearly as fun because again, you're not competing for any sort of thing. You're not competing to win a prize. You're not competing to see who's better. You're just mining to God, however I say this is gonna it's gonna sound kind of crappy, but you're not mining to for like, oh God, uh you're not mining for like anything specific. Like for us, I'm mining to make you guys videos for you to see. We're mining to test the end loader out and stuff like that. But we're not um doing it to try to see just how much we can push out in a season or any sort of thing like that. We're doing it for like testing purposes. We're doing it for entertainment value in the off season, um, that sort of thing. It's not like, like I said, it's not like we're competing for something. We're just, you know, passing by until the new event starts up. So, on one of the reasons why I was gonna move the game to Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule was because I noticed there's a lot less people that watch it in the off season versus during the leaderboard event. Now, I completely understand this. Don't think I'm upset about it or anything like that. I totally get it. Because like I said, the event is a lot more fun to watch. There's more, I'll call it purpose. Damn it, I forgot to tip my blade down. Um, there's more purpose to the event. So, I completely understand why that is. But that's another reason why I wanted to change up the schedule. So there's not like, because especially for like me mining, I know once we get into the event, we're going to be pushing hard. So the off season is kind of about, you know, I'll call it playing around with stuff. Like for us, we were going to test the end loader out, see how it functions and stuff like that. So we would be playing around with that. But the main goal is to not get burnt out on it, I'll call it, if that makes any sense. It's, so we basically rest up and are prepared for the next event more than anything else. Because last event we pushed hard, we put in a lot of time and effort into it, and I'm not saying anything bad about that because I enjoyed it and I won't deny it. I enjoyed playing the event. We might not have taken first in both events, but I had a lot of fun. And it was fun to see, it's fun to learn. We've learned a lot about it, and we will be trying to remedy some of our mistakes, I'm going to call them, because obviously some of the stuff we did was my own stupidity. No doubt about it. We did a lot of things that, knowing what I know now and we can fix, is going to help us out immensely for this next event. Now, I'm not saying that, with what I know, that I can guarantee we're going to get a #1 spot or any sort of thing like that. No, what I'm saying is I know I'm going to save a lot of time doing stuff a lot differently than I did last event season. Now, again, are we going to compete for a #1 spot? That I still don't know. I really want to, like I said, I want to be able to make my other videos. I've been really enjoying playing 7 Days to Die, the Darkness Falls mod that I have for it. And I've also been really enjoying playing Myst Survival again. So I don't want to stop playing those games for a month or so again. But I do want to be able to do good in the event. So whatever that entails, we'll find out. I mean, it's like I said, it's still up in the air. It's not a for sure thing that, we're just, all we want is top 10, or all we want is once we hit top 5 we're good. No, it's nothing like that. It's just, we'll see. It's a we'll see kind of thing. It's nothing is set in stone. I might decide, first day of the event's going really well. I might go, hey, we're doing great. Let's go for #1. Whatever it takes. But within reason. Something like that. Or I might go, hey, there's a lot of really good miners here. Let's go for that top 5 spot, and once we achieve that, we'll see what we want to do from there. Now, again, I know me, I'm competitive. I'm probably not going to I'm not going to be satisfied unless I actually push myself. So, with that being said, we'll probably end up competing pretty hard for a good leaderboard spot here. Man, this is some goofy ass ground here. It's kind of like all sorts of messed up. Not used to this. I'm doing a pretty sad job with this end loader this time, I think. But look at like the curve of the ground there. It's like a big divot there, and it's different sort of slope over there. Kind of a funky spot. I think if I was to do this again, and again, this is another good spot for us to learn, because we're going to try this claim out for the event. So learning this claim, we'll know next time. Make your trail in from somewhere else. Maybe we'll try down further. We'll have to see. But I still want to use this claim for the event. That is still something I want to do. But, we got, what? We got 4 days, give or take. Depends on when they actually release the update for that, as to when the event's going to start. But we got, like, roughly, I'll call it 4 days until the event starts. So, or no, sorry, my bad, 3 days. Sorry, I can't count. But, yeah, we got like about 3 days until that patch will come out for the event. So, when that patch comes out, I'm going to get started on it right away. Once that event starts, I will be putting out videos as often as I can with the relevant parts of the event. So the difference is going to be this time we're probably not going to see nearly as many digging videos We're probably, once the first few days goes through and we're actually on like our tier 3 and got everything fully set up and rocking, it's basically going to be clean out videos only. Because that way it's going to save us time, and not only that, but by then you guys will have gotten to see, this is the trail making video. You guys have gotten to see exactly how I do all my overburden clearing. But for like the first couple days of the event, you guys will see like everything from the hog pan station to start with. You'll see us use the tier 2, the mobile wash plant, to get ourselves a little bit of cash ahead for getting the tier 3 set up, and we will rent that again like normal. Then we will, we'll do the clean out with that. We also got to drill before we do the tier 2 or tier 3. So you guys will get a drilling video as well. So odds are you guys are kind of going to get a little bit flooded with videos for the first bit, but after that it's going to mellow out to where it's just going to be, 1 or 2 clean out videos a day, and that's going to be how it'll be through the event. So now again, it's also going to depend on how much time we can put into it each day, as to how many clean out videos or how many clean outs in total we end up doing for a day anyway. Ideally 10 would be a great number to be at, 10 clean outs a day for the event, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to do, and the videos are not going to be like on a set schedule until we get onto just like the clean out stuff. So like when the event starts, I'm going to get that first video made and out as soon as possible. That way you guys know that the event has started, and you guys will get to see the beginning bit of it. So like I said, the first video, which will be like our hog pan video, that's going to come out like immediately after I make it. So that you guys will get to see probably, I don't know. I don't even know how long it takes me to upload a video, to be honest. I guess I've never paid attention to that. But once we see that the update is out for the event going live, I'll get that installed, and then we'll get right on into the game and start playing. So, however long it takes me to figure out that the event is actually running is going to depend on how soon the video comes out, which I'll be paying attention Thursday for it. I mean, I will definitely be keeping an eye on Steam as to when they're actually going to drop that, so I can get on that right away for you guys. But yeah, so that's going to actually do it for this video. We're going to actually stop here. So this is how I make my trails with the end loader. And I realized this wasn't perfect. It's kind of it's kind of turned out so, but man, this ground is really weird here. And again, look at how much different slopes again throughout here. I mean, that just like drops right off. So if we do it again, I'm moving it over there, because as you guys can see, we actually see through this. No, not there. But that actually looks like it's a little better over there. Or even, or even right over there isn't too bad. That side's a nice gradual looking slope, although it's got some of the same stuff going on. So I don't know. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to do it for this video. This is just the second part of the trail making video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So anyway, the next video is going to be the event video. So this will be put on hold until after the event again, I believe. Now, I might change my mind and I might decide to do a little bit of this as we go through the event. I'm not sure yet. I really wanted to test the end loader with you guys before the event, but they're bringing out the event a lot earlier than I was expecting. I was actually expecting about another 2 weeks till the event. So I was expecting to have well tested this, but unfortunately, things happen. But anyway, I'm going to quit yakking. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. And again, last video of this series until after the event, and then we'll get going on it again after the event. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Comment down below if you guys are excited for the event. I don't know what the reward is yet, but we will find out soon enough. So hopefully it's something better than that drill skin. But I guess we'll find out. So again, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys next, which will be Thursday, for the event. So see you guys there. Hope you guys are ready.